So yesterday I made a video talking about NIO stock and the outlook of everything that's going on. Now we see that today NIO had a lot of green candles go on today. It looks like NIO actually went up. It looks like almost 8% for the day, which is great, especially if you were taking a day trade. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the channel, I'm more of a swing trader, but less on that. We'll talk about more what's going on with NIO. Now, I mentioned in yesterday's video that even if NIO bounces up from the support area and starts going up, I'm not going to buy into NIO until we break above this area of $45.75, because that is the area of, breaking above the simple moving average, and the simple moving average is more of a longer term trade. For example, I'm a swing trader, so I'm looking at more longer term trades. So if you were taking a day trade on NIO, then hopefully you made a lot of money today. The reason why I'm holding off on NIO, right? So I covered a lot of, this events that happened with China recently, how they're cracking down on a lot of tech companies, food delivery companies, education companies. So that's pretty much what has been causing a lot of scare in a lot of Chinese markets. For example, if we take a look into right here, this is the Golden Dragon China Index. Really just tracks a bunch of Chinese companies, and we see that recently, since February, we have just been on a steady decline, and then now being yesterday, we had a lot of green candles, right? Now, why I'm still skeptical about entering into a Chinese stock is simply just because even though NIO had that nice little run up today, I like to look at the longer term trend, and the longer term trend is still on a downtrending pattern, right? We see this multiple times over this index. We see that things sell off, we go up, but then we sell off more, go up a little, then sell off more, and there you go, we're just going lower and lower and lower. So if we're looking at it from a swing trading perspective, yeah, we made a nice green day for NIO, but I'm still not going into NIO until it could prove itself that it is going to be back on a uptrend from a longer time period, right? You guys see this is just a downtrend, and I know you guys may be confused with all the lines over here, so let me go ahead and get rid of those. Actually, I'll just leave this one right over here. So really, that's just what my thoughts are on NIO. Now, can it continue going up? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're bouncing up from this area of support. Hopefully the news kind of fizzles down, or what's going on with China kind of fizzles down, so NIO can continue just doing well in the industry that's in. We see that the RSI is going in an upward trajectory, and we see that the MACD looks like it is about to curl up, which is definitely good news. Now, if you guys are wondering what I use to trade, or just how I interpret these indicators and price action, make sure to check out the link in the description below, because the link is going to be a link to the Push and Profit program, where I break down everything I know about trading. But more on that later. Now let's go ahead and continue. Now, I have this article over here from Yahoo Finance, and it just mentions about how new car prices hit a record of 41,000 on average for car sales. Now, this is simply just because it mentions on this article because of supply chain issues, obviously with the microchips, and then an increased consumer demand. I mean, if you guys are obviously aware, we're still in a pandemic, and there's a lot going on, right? There's people who are not wanting to use ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft, especially because they're more exposed to what's going on, right? With the pandemic, and we want to reduce the amount of exposure, right? As individuals, of course, we are entering the fall season of the year, and during the fall season, that is when flus statistically tend to just spread more, and we have issues with the Delta variant, coming up for the pandemic. So that's something that's scaring a lot of investors. On top of that, we have the CDC, which just recently reversed its mask mandate, saying that even if you're vaccinated, they still recommend to wear a mask indoors. So I'm sure we're going to start seeing more states or just companies and businesses enforcing that law or that rule now, or that recommendation. But overall, yeah, we did have a great day for NIO. I'm still a little skeptical. Yeah, I missed out on a little 8%, but you got to look at the longer picture if you're a swing trader. Now, if you're a day trader, then congrats. But let me know in the comment section below, what type of trades are you taking with NIO? Are you doing this for the long-term investments? Are you swing trading? Are you day trading, right? Because that really does matter into how you partake in the market, right? With that being said, make sure to check out the links in the description below, because one of the links is also going to be a link for the Webull platform, and that's the platform that you guys see before your eyes right now. That's the platform that I use to trade and also find my news articles to see what's going on with the market. You see, I just click this little arrow, and it pulls up all the news articles that you could read on NIO or whatever stock you want to look into. So I definitely recommend Webull. Again, not a platform that you absolutely have to use, but a platform that I use. And then also more on the program, I do have a coupon code where if you click the link in the description and use that coupon code, you'll get 50% off on the program, where you'll learn how to trade, how to look at the charts, and you also get to go into our daily briefings where we talk about what's going on with the overall market. So with that being said, guys, make sure to check out the links. And again, this is Justin from Push and Profit. Hope you had a beautiful day, and I'll see you on the next video.